I am Halima Alizada. In 2015, as a result of drownings that occurred within the new migrant communities, West Beach Surf Life Saving Club formed a partnership with iSwim to teach swimming and water safety to culturally and linguistically diverse communities. The success of this initiative led to a program that involved Austswim South Australia in a partnership to train community individuals to qualify as swimming teachers with Austswim. Having the culturally and linguistically diverse community be able to learn swimming and water safety with teachers who are part of their communities and in their own languages has had an amazing success. We would love to share some of their stories with you.
My name is Bezat. The reason I left my country is because of my political view and religious view and the way I was looking at the society. I couldn't survive there, so that's why I decided to leave. My journey to get into Australia was one of the biggest movements I had in my life. I was excited, nervous, scared. I wasn't sure what it could happen to me. We lost our connection to the whole world and we were on a piece of wood in the middle of nowhere. And that moment we ran out of water, ran out of food, and we didn't know where we are, where we were going to go. That was the moment which I saw everything fresh. I restarted my brain, I said, life, it could be better than this. That was a moment which I will never forget it. What it made me to get involved in swimming in Australia was, I drowned twice here in Australia. I was at Marion pool with my friends and I dropped in a deep end pool. Because I couldn't swim, the lifeguard had to jump in and drag me out. And the one in a river, I dropped out of the canoe, again, same. Involving in swimming, it is important because for example, people who come from overseas, they don't see the water safety as one of the essential skills everyone has to learn. And here in Australia, pretty much wherever you go, you can access to water, river, lake or ocean. That's why I think it's very important to everyone at least learn the basic of it. The benefit of being involved in swimming safety is first you learn how to be safe. That is the biggest reward you can earn in your life. And second, you can enjoy the water. And the last step is you can give it back to your community. My advice to someone who doesn't know how to swim is go out and ask for opportunities and learn at least water safety. The most empowering moments of being involved in swimming is I had a client which he drowned once when he was 10. Now he got rid of that fear and today he could access to the water safety and he could tread water for the first time in his whole life. Which that was one of the most rewarding moments of my swimming lessons.
My name is Cecile Saidi. I left my country to come to Australia because a war broke out in my country, which forced my family to flee to a neighbouring country where we were welcomed into a refugee camp. And from that camp, we came to Australia as refugees. The journey to get to Australia was not the smoothest. I was a child, so I wouldn't know exactly how difficult it was. I know that my parents would have a very different perspective, but it wasn't the smoothest because you had to go to a refugee camp, then in and out for medical, examinations and so forth. So. The defining moment that got me involved with swimming or water safety was when a drowning took place in the African Australian community. That got the whole community shaken, and I found myself interested in swimming and therefore water safety as well. Being involved with swimming is very important to me because you get to learn to be safe in water. We are in Australia, you are surrounded by water. It's very important that you know how to remain safe when you are in water. The most rewarding part of being part of Surf Life Saving is that you not only meet so many people who are very passionate about swimming and water safety, but you also get the opportunity to give back to to the community, to represent water safety and to just put minds at ease on the beach as well when they see you. There are particular moments that have changed my life during my journey of swim safety and swimming. So the first was the drowning, which got me involved in swimming. And then once I began to learn to swim, I developed a deeper appreciation for the ability for the human body to maneuver itself in a large body of water, and also how difficult it can be to teach the body a new physical skill. The migrant swimming program is very important because the migrant communities are, from my perspective personally, I think are the most vulnerable because speaking from my perspective, for the African Australian community, for instance, majority came as refugees, and that means they stayed in a refugee camp for a long time and they were not exposed to water or water safety. So they are very vulnerable when it comes to water, so it's very important. The benefits of being involved with swimming programs such as surf life saving clubs and all is that you not only get to give back to the community, you also promote the idea of water safety. You learn so many different skills, swimming, leadership, that kind of thing, and you feel that you are giving back, you are contributing, and you are doing something to change lives. The advice that I would give to someone who does not know how to swim is learn to swim as soon as you can. The younger you are, the better. Get involved with local surf life saving clubs, get involved with local pools, and look out for any scholarships, any free swimming programs, lessons that they are offered out there. It's very important that you learn to swim, especially being in Australia.
My name is Samia Hoveda. I left country because I have to, because our situation was getting very worse. So we decided to come to Australia by boat. The journey that I got, it was very rough because I got stuck in Indonesia about 6 months, and each one of those days was very rough. The reason that I got involved in swimming because I had a phobia of water, and when I was in Iran, I never tried to go to learn to swim, and I never thought that one day I'd come across to this ocean and come to Australia. And there was the last night that we got to the fishing boat. That night it was horrible. Something tragic happened to my husband, and then I decided that if I had a second chance, I learned swim. I think involved in swimming, it's really important because for example, if I got stuck in the same situation, at least I have knowledge about safety water and I know how to survive, and I don't make the situation worse. The most rewarding part for me being involved in swimming is because I have always wanted to learn swim, and it's so exciting for me to learn to swim from nothing until now. I can relax in the water, I can enjoy, and I know a lot of things about safety water. Each lesson that I go to swimming pool, it's remind me myself that I had a phobia of water, and each day I want to give up because still I have a scare of water. And there is one person, amazing person around me, Peter Taylor. He always encouraged me that just remember the first day that you didn't want to go in the water, and now I'm really excited. And I realized that the most important thing is trust myself And if I trust myself, it's everything gonna be easy for me. I think it's very important for migrant because if you born in Australia or grow up here, you know the safety, they teach you in a school and parents, but in other people from other countries, may they have ocean or sea. My country, we have sea, but I never seen them, you know, it was like north and south. And of course we have swimming pool, but I have always scared of water and I never bothered to go to learn swim. And I think it's really important for people when come here, they see shallow water and they thought it's just shallow and it's easy, we just go and sit, but no, it's not like this. And it's really important to learn to swim. The benefits involved in swimming safety is that you know about swimming and you feel comfortable, and even to come across another situation, you know how to manage the hard situation. Never give up, and it's never be too late to learn swim. Even if you're adult, don't be shy, don't scare, and the most important thing is trust yourself.